now, CCW News presents Holy Crap! This is actually happening! The Ol Switcharoo Edition, July 28, 2024. I'm Chuck U. Farley. The big news this week was that I'm Not Going Anywhere Joe was diagnosed with his third case of COVID, seen once slowly shambling down the kiddie stairs of Air Force One and stuffed back into his Delaware basement as if he were in the 2020 race again. Less than 24 hours after Hulk Hogan rallied the crowds at the RNC, Biden's Twitter account broke up with the nation via text. Seriously, folks, Joe, supposedly Biden, dropped out of his own presidential race by sending a tweet on National Ice Cream Day. No, I swear I couldn't make this up. A few hours later, the panicking Democrat Party realized that they'd actually have to hold a primary, meaning all of the Biden-Harris campaign funds would have to be returned. So they sent out another tweet endorsing Kamala as his successor, once again bypassing the wishes of their own voters in order to save democracy. This triggered a one-day fundraising record of $81 million, oddly the exact same number as the votes the previous Cabbage supposedly got, and full delegate support for a candidate who was unable to achieve even a 1% support rating throughout her entire political career. Yes, folks, we at CCW News gotta hand it to her. Cackling Kamala is truly a trailblazer. Besides being the first Indian pretending to be black female in the role, she'll also be the first unelected candidate who literally slept their way into the White House. Since Biden's Twitter account rejected re-election but did not actually step down from the presidency, Republicans are rightly asking how he's neither fit to stand trial for his crimes nor run for office, but is somehow fit to still run the country. Meanwhile, after stonewalling the House Oversight Committee for days, the DEI hire, also known as Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle, finally resigned Tuesday afternoon after being threatened with a slightly sloped roof, temperatures over 75, and a working access card, all of which have been known to completely thwart her agency. The FBI, which had jumped on the gaslighting bandwagon by invoking everything from bird droppings to teleprompter shrapnel, finally had to admit that Trump was indeed hit by an actual bullet. This led to a switch by the Harris campaign to saying that the literal bullet-dodging candidate is a coward for holding off on debating her until she is actually voted in as his opponent. Mainly because the Democrats have no intention of allowing a vote. Lastly, in order to cover up their involvement in the failed assassination of their opponent, the Harris-Biden regime finally okayed Secret Service detail for RFK Jr. Word on the street is that Service Troop 247 is trained, ready, and willing to take their posts right after their 2024 Jamboree. For CCW News, this has been Holy Crap! This is actually happening! I'm Chuck U. Farley. Good night, and may God help us.